You ever notice how the word discipline instantly makes people tense up? Like it's some punishment, like it's cold, like it's about suffering for no reason, but nobody ever talks about what discipline actually gives you back. Because if discipline only took from you, nobody would stick with it, would they? And yet the people who have it, they wouldn't trade it for anything. Think about how many times you've told yourself, I will start tomorrow. Not even big stuff. Small things. Drink more water, sleep earlier, stop scrolling so much, be more present, take care of your body, take care of your mind, and then tomorrow comes and nothing changes. That gap between what you say and what you do, that's where the real damage happens. The kind nobody sees, but the one you feel. Because every time you don't follow through, you slowly stop believing yourself. You stop trusting your own words, and once that trust is gone, everything feels heavier. Decisions feel harder, motivation feels fake, confidence feels forced. But discipline gives you that trust back. Not all at once, not in some dramatic moment, but piece by piece. The first time you do something just because you said you would, even when it's uncomfortable, something clicks. You don't celebrate it, you don't post about it, but deep down you register it. Oh, I showed up. And that feeling is addictive in the healthiest way. People think confidence comes from results, from money, from praise, from being seen. But the strongest confidence comes from knowing you can rely on yourself. From knowing you don't disappear when things get hard. That's what discipline builds. And here's the wild part. Discipline actually makes life calmer. Most people feel overwhelmed not because they have too much to do, but because everything is unstructured. Their days are just reactions, wake up tired, scroll, rush, forget things, feel guilty, repeat. That mental noise, it drains you. Discipline turns the volume down. When you have even a few non-negotiables, things you do no matter what, your brain relaxes. You're not constantly debating with yourself, you're not negotiating every decision, you just move. It's like setting guardrails for your life. You're still free inside them, but you're not crashing into chaos every day. And no, this doesn't mean becoming boring or rigid. It means choosing stability over stress. Another thing that discipline gives you is respect from yourself first. There is a certain way you carry yourself when you know you're trying, even if you're not where you want to be yet. Even if progress is slow, there is dignity in effort. You stop feeling like a fraud, you stop feeling like you're lying to yourself, you stop needing to explain why you're not doing what you said you would, because now you are. And people feel that. They might not say it, but they feel it. Your words land differently, your presence feels solid. Now let's clear something up, because this is where a lot of people get it wrong. Discipline isn't about perfection. You will mess up, you will miss days, you will fall back into old habits. That ain't failure, that's called being human. The difference is what you do next. Undisciplined people let one mistake become an identity. I always mess up, I can't stay consistent. What's the point now? Disciplined people reset, quietly, no drama, no self-hate, just back to it. That is strength. And discipline teaches you patience, real patience. Not the fake kind where you're calm on the outside but panicking inside. The kind where you understand that good things take time and rushing only ruins them. You stop chasing quick fixes, you stop needing instant results, you focus on direction instead of speed. That alone changes everything. There's also a freedom that comes with discipline that nobody talks about. People say they want freedom, but most people are controlled by their impulses, their moods, their habits, their phones, their fears. That ain't freedom. Discipline gives you choice. It gives you space between feeling and action. It lets you say, just because I feel this way doesn't mean I have to act on it. That is powerful. And this applies to everything, whether it is health, work, relationships, faith, mindset. Consistency in doing good, consistency in reflection, consistency in gratitude, consistency in showing up with intention. Those things ground you. They keep you connected to meaning instead of just drifting. Discipline doesn't strip life of joy, it protects it. Because when you're disciplined, you enjoy things without guilt. Rest feels earned. Fun feels lighter, and you're not constantly thinking about what you should be doing. Now, here's the hard truth part. Starting feels awful when you feel behind. When you think you wasted time, when you see others ahead, when you feel like you should have figured this out already. That's when discipline feels hardest. Your mind tells you it's too late, that starting small doesn't matter. That if you can't do it perfectly, you shouldn't do it at all. That's a lie. Discipline starts embarrassingly small. 5 minutes, one task, one habit, one promise kept. Not to impress anyone, not to fix everything, just to rebuild trust with yourself. I'ma tell you one thing about me, yeah? When I started doing YouTube or Instagram, I also had it difficult. Whether it is with my time, whether it is time management, whether it is doing quality posts, whether it is me not being at home so I can do any posts, whatever it might be, yeah, I had problems and problems. I started small, but I worked things up. Now that I have much more time, I can manage my time better. I can easily do every day my posts without anyone interrupting me on my work. And I feel great. Discipline is great because it gives you structure, you know? Now let me keep going. Because once that trust starts coming back, momentum follows. Slowly, quietly, but it builds. And one day, not even on a big milestone, you'll realize something shifted. You're calmer, more grounded, less reactive, you don't spiral as fast, you don't quit as easily, you don't talk down to yourself as much. That's the real payoff. Not external success, internal stability. Discipline gives you peace, the kind that doesn't depend on circumstances, the kind that stays even when things aren't perfect. So, if you are waiting to feel ready, don't. Readiness comes after action, not before. Just keep one promise today. That's it. Let that be enough. And if you want to keep building this mindset, watch the next video on your screen.